players launch into the first term.
My thoughts before a big game were usually pretty simple. I'd tell myself to stick to your game and you'll win.
Lynch intercepts the bouncing ball. Marked by Kennedy. He plays on. Shuey marks it. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Grundy guides it. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Marked by Nui. He plays on. Wayward with a kick. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Smith kicks it a long way. He shouldn't have bothered. Golsak intercepts the bouncing ball. With the ball now. Chips it down towards half forward. Varker alone for the uncontested mark. Kicks it. Nice hands. Moore feeds it wide. Selwood, the better man there, gets boot to leather. A nice uncontested mark for Kennedy. Gets boot to high. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark, minus the peg. Shuey taking a chance at goal. He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. I would have expected him to nail that. The visiting team have scored the last 2 goals. Collingwood not doing so well at this stage. Need puts it on the boot. A good mark under the circumstances.
Martin. He's pretty good at hangers. He just needs to work on getting some more height if he really wants to master the skill. He clears the ball. Wines, has the football, misses for a behind.
Disappointing kick there. Shade kicks it. Bounces favourably for Pendlebury. Gives it to the running man. Grundy with the kick. Marked by Moore. Moore feeds it wide. Simply outplayed the opposition there. He's kicking from a 45-degree angle. Elliott steers the ball towards goal. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
He kicks the ball. A great mark under pressure. Chris puts his boot on it. That's a mark. Need wants to play on. Wines with good strong hands.
Mitchell looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. The visiting team by 15 points. I would have expected him to nail that. Shade kicks hard along the boundary line. Howe claims it. Slams it on the boot. Smith having no trouble taking that one. Kicks it across the ground. Nice mark there.
Need has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. He decides to play it on. That miss is going to come back to haunt him.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. He's looking for options now. Side bottom boots it. The visiting team leading at quarter time by 16.
Will be happy with the early scoreboard pressure they are applying to the Magpies. They are setting the standard out there, and it will be interesting to see how the Magpies...
And here's the start of the second term.
Persistence can change failure into extraordinary achievement.
That play was as high-tech as a campfire. Shuey looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Disappointing kick there. He may just play onto himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it.
Boak is a decent mark, although he really needs to work on his marking contests because he just isn't making an impression there. Holding the ball is the call. Sending it on its way. He takes a strong mark. Shuey with the shot.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Great bounce. Grundy outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Moore with the kick. Well done to keep it alive under pressure. Kicked by Selwood. Boak marks it.
He plays it on. Franklin with the mark. His approach looks good. It's in the air. Nice kick. It's with the lead over Collingwood.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The umpire has bounced the ball. Grundy decisively. Lynch controls. Kicks into the forward line. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Shade looking for a lead. Smith marks it. Sends it on its way. Run control to Major Tom. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Shuey has just shaved the post. It's a behind. Disappointing kick there. Shade has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle.
Smith's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. Natanui gets taken down, holding the ball. He boots it. He takes the contested mark. He slams that on the boot, slips through his fingers, and the ball goes out of play.
The umpire has released the ball. Claimed by Grundy. Wines shins it. Howe claims it. Kicks it. Jenkins with the mark. My goodness, the wee ball has gone so high there'll be snow on that one when it comes down. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Pinpoint accuracy from Wines. That's his first.
Wines got a really good footballing brain.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Strong mark. Franklin has the chance to add one more to his tally. The visiting team have scored the last 4 goals. The visiting team leads by 44.
Franklin is one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Kennedy puts his head down and runs in. The third quarter has begun.
Champions keep playing until they get it right.
Good tap from Grundy. Need with a wobbly kick. Great mark. He decides to play on. Natanui has it. He chooses to play on. Natanui executes the goal well. The visiting team have scored the last 5 goals. The visiting team lead the Magpies. Boak not even close to getting a hit out. He might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee.
Talia is one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club. Puts boot to ball.
Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay.
Goldsack with the kick. A nice contested mark.
Picked by Grundy. Treloar claims the ball.
He kicks the ball. That's a nice strong mark.
Pendlebury kicks. A great effort.
He decides to play it on. He shanked that. Mitchell with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to.
It's not the score he was looking for. He steers it out of the defensive 50. Kennedy from behind.
Kennedy goes for home. That miss is going to come back to haunt him, and the points continue to grow.
He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Shade has a lovely kick on him. If he can utilise that in heavy traffic, he will become crucial to his team's finals ambitions.
It's not the score he was looking for. Franklin, not wasting time, elects to play on. It's not the score he was looking for.
Maynard has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. He gets boot to the ball. A good contested mark there. Mead puts his boot on it. Shuey there to mop up. Approaching home now. No, the kick is no good.
Disappointing kick there. Might have to kick it to himself. Nice hands. Wines going for number 2. The long goal by Wines. This kick puts them further into the lead. The ball has been bounced. One down by Grundy. The bouncing ball is controlled. A solid mark from Mitchell. A chance to add one more to his tally. Nice kick. Mitchell with that kick has increased the lead. The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Grundy hits it. Pendlebury onto the ball. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 40 metres from home. Elliott boots it. Opportunity for more. 45 metres out. The ball is slammed towards goal by Moore. Slots it. That's his first. Moore gets the important kick. And there's the bounce. Boat without a touch. The clearance by Grundy. Lynch has kicked that like a wet cabbage. A great effort. He opts to play on. Going for goal number 3. The visiting team over. The Magpies by 68. The umpire has bounced the ball. Punch by Grundy. The visiting team leading by 68 as we go to the final. There's the siren for the final quarter and play is underway.
What makes something special is not just what you have to gain, but what you feel there is to lose.
Great grab. Nat Nui going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short tactically this week. I would have expected him to nail that. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? That's 2 in a row for the visiting team. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
Westhoff's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster.
Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Get that weak shiitake mushroom out of here. I would have expected him to nail that. That kick has covered a very long distance. And he's heading for home. Shot at goal by Franklin. Couldn't seal the deal. I hope there are no guys down there looking for a sample after this game. Disappointing kick there.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but the Magpies need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard.
Tapped by Grundy. Lynch controls. Sends it on its way. Nat Nui claims it. Lining up the goal now. Nat Nui slots the goal. The visiting team are nailing the coffin shut. And there's the bounce. Grundy got a fist on it. Takes possession. He kicks the ball out of congestion. The ball spills to Martin. A chance to add one more to his tally. So close, but just misses. Far too many points racked up for just one match. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Shade's got all the makings required to become a great servant of this football club. I reckon he could become a 200-game player. And the umpire will throw it in. He hits it.
Somehow found more room on the boundary than Wayne Harms. Kennedy claims the ball. Kennedy taking a chance at goal. It goes through for a behind. He'll be disappointed with that effort. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. Franklin heading in. Watch his style. Shot at goal by Franklin.
They've just backed their pace and skills, and they've been rewarded on the scoreboard. It's been pretty impressive.
Handballs. Mort with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Fasoli with the ball, going for goal number 1. He kicks it gun barrel straight. Fasoli puts them back in contention.
The Magpies have just been poor at reading the ball off the packs. They need to get back to basics and try and generate some forward run and carry.
Run control to Major Tom. Nice hands. Going for goal number 1. It's in the air. Kennedy kicks it out of bounds on the full. Clears it. Over the top of the pack. Going for goal number 2. Martin can only watch. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Shade boots it. He spills the mark. Franklin gains possession through the interception. Franklin with a great kick. Goal number 4, and I'm sensing there'll be another, or maybe even more, given the opportunities he's getting. Grundy really gets onto this one. Not the most... Final scores.